Sammy Flex, good morning.
Good morning, Nana.
Senior, na Bibi Aboko there.
Na me adum Bibi Aboko pa.
Ya den ya mi ase. Na nkasa nka oba studio na akwa say na bi adwuntwen wonam ne ade a ntine ontumi amba studio.
And na me call night ko bompa mamu entia.
Hey. What's today?
Na me call night ko bompa mamu industry ni na me ko bompa mamu.
I say asem na oka no na Enoch ni kodwo ni mam no bi esre ntine I was wondering. I was on the internet almost. I don't know.
Say I feel so be a spiritual.
Okay.
You know, catch a vim crew say be aduni and fan pipe boy shemwa.
Oh, Sammy. And you easy. We are friends e be big to be, you know, especially about the industry. You understand? And no pay nyeme course wo haka crab. Ama me sheme. Say omo ba bebo show. Now, a friend is saying, I think Nakuja called in.
Yeah, I called him.
Yes. And then Willie called in. And Omonium who has started air. So I say, Isika Befi, you know. Almost started air, you understand. Now, you can get a call from the top, say, I didn't come with him. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she here, ye bet ye de Sikampedi, ye de sa. If say Willie, DJ Willie, wouldn't say, for one to swear, call the organizers.
Yeah, and talk to them.
Call Rex. Yeah. And deal with them. You understand? They are your own people.
Yeah.
And then it's them to say, so your NDC ni papa mappa. You understand? Yes. So why do you come and do this on radio? And yes, sir. Na pam. You understand? Pam niema. You understand? You're careful. My first had in Rat 2025. And I hope that Sammy Boss Empire in the count.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. In fact, we need to put our houses in order. And yes, sir. The plans we have.
Hello, Sammy.
Sure.
All right, Sammy, you more room kakra with Shatta Wale. Nick Vybz Karkel concert akobo with Jamaica. First and foremost, obi be say gig, you know, about saying anybody.
All right, Nana, let us say, because of some person making Kayintana, Wama say phone connection instead of making any questions, right? Making me answer.
Okay, senior.
To start with, you know, like I say, this has been Shatta Wale's dream all these years. In fact, when you will be out being Shatta Wale, you would get to know how he idolizes Vybz Karkel, because in the dancehall world, you know, any artist and any musician are or lover of dancehall. If you wake up and you want to look up to someone, nipa bakope, and when nipa koto many, Vybz Karkel. Vybz Karkel. That is why he calls himself the world boss, because indeed, when it comes to the dancehall musician, nipa be brain timinya, because from Jamaica. Otimia take over the American music industry, but world music industry, and he's recognized as such. When he Shatta Wale as a dancehall artist, no sorry, the nipa bakwa who in terms of that is a Vybz Karkel. Now, it has been his dream. I think it can this in commodity can even date back like about 20 years ago. Eddie Bell started as bandana from Ghana. That was his dream. Like this guy, I would want to meet him one day. It's a brand new me adom with me pejai no ananka obetimi am making moves no. Unfortunately, that time no na Vybz Karkel nsunya asema okọ prison. And he indeed na ontimi enya hwe say obetna ho na wa China or hope he said one day he'll be out. So within the 13 years now, Vybz Karkel prison, we will be an out Shatta Wale, especially when it comes to the dance or songs now. Like he keeps mentioning Vybz Karkel. He even recorded a song about free Vybz Karkel.
Yeah.
And at every point in time, he has been having conversations, including trying as much as possible to get a feature with Vybz Karkel, even while he was in prison.
In prison, yeah.
So to him, this is more or less like a connection, a spiritual connection for him. So this concert here, to be frank, before God and man, it meant a lot to Shatta Wale, even more than performing. After the performance, I've seen some reviews from people left, right, and center, and they think, oh, Shatta Wale should have done this, Shatta Wale should have done that. But to him, before the coming idea, he was not going to compete for a stage. He's not going to compete musically there. What he wanted was that physical and spiritual connection with Vybz Karkel. At least it has been his long-held dream. And he said, that's not what I'm looking for.
Oh, okay.
If I don't even hold the microphone. That's not what I'm looking for. It is that desire now. And now says, I promise you, the man who say, this is the thing. And to be honest, only Vybz Kartel, Omunya connection a long time, like long time. I know only done publication, but they have been getting that connection because Vybz Kartel honors his talent. Vybz Kartel sees what Shatta Wale has as a musician, and that connection has been there. So to him, this is more or less like a spiritual connection, spiritual awakening with Vybz Kartel, more than a concert or a performance as many people saw it. That is why when he went on his knees and he said, Daddy, in Africa, many people see you as an angel. He knows what he's talking about. You might not understand him, but to him, he knows it and he feels it. And I pray that people would understand it from that point than to see it from a concert perspective.
Okay. And inviting a buyer through a phone call and email, in command call saying, Wale Jitum say, okay, I'll come.
He has been, ever since Vybz Kartel came from prison, he's been having conversations with him back to back, sometimes on social media, sometimes via call. There are times I make out to many on a popcorn no more 3-way as in popcorn, Shatta Wale, Vybz Kartel, or more 3-way. So they have been having constant conversations. So I'm sure that out of their constant conversations now, invitation, but they deal directly. And not any video person, like he deals directly with Vybz Kartel and some of his team members.
Wow. Obisu baby say nka Wale etu kwan na nka sanka Wale any the manager a move call. But we realize that the manager no stay back and only the other team US rather call ye. And command call saying
okay, now in fact, I'm coming there. Back to Shatta movement, and thank you, thank you, because I can tell you the days before the travel, Obia over Shatta movement, there are no Bian in Jamaica. At least I can mention that the top people.
Okay.
In Jamaica. Plan they say many people who go to Jamaica, oftentimes they use US. They use transit, as in they transit via US. You say, okay, at that time, it was so short for us to get our US visa, knowing that they will pay US visa the appointment to come. Okay, we catch us say, I do 2028 to say. In fact,
okay.
So we thought we could do so via another country. And hurriedly, we went chasing the visas of that country. Thank God we got it. But when we got it, those who were doing the ticketing for us made us always say, looking at it now, we're saying direct from that country.
Okay.
And we might still need, even if we get that, we might still need to go do our final transit from US. And at that time, maybe say the US visa expired in
every new year.
As the landing, then as I miss it, tell them the baby gumsa. It's about not late.
Okay.
Late. In fact, not late for us to do it. Reason, of course, Shatta 2 has really built teams around some important countries like America. Or build a team. In fact, there is no way when we are in America we can do anything better than someone like Fantasy Entertainment boss ALSC. Because he has the ground. So Sammy Flex, we be a check on Druid and so let's sing maybe a check on Puna. We do all our moves, it will still be him. So about I don't know, say okay, then the team members know US desire active, why not? And we make arrangements for them to go. So Julio is still part of the team.
Okay.
I'm playing other roles sometimes behind the scenes and other things. So and also US visa active, so we can just connect them to the team in America, and again connect them to Shatta also has a team, a strong team in Jamaica.
Okay.
Team media, and also connect to them. Then we can only support them from here now. Like I'm saying, the most important person in this conversation was Shatta Wale himself. They say to be a point in here and yet this no
only there's no so to me call.
We have to make him go. Yeah. So that is what really transpired.
Okay, now yen concert now occur, you know, time soon you do no so. Among phone come on with deal with chen kakra say nenyum a perform ye no almost say nan kan any kwanza nko de sanyum no ko. Na at least enyuma the people of Jamaica can easily relate to no bit say enyum bit say I was born in Shatta City. Sanyum, no people feel, oh, okay. I don't know. It's more of a dance or tune, anka, or bit me pushy than probably the on God, you know. What do you make of it as you as an artist, I wanna or managing, you know?
Well, Nana, look what I said. Some of the kind, and yet the obedient, and I made the obedient. It's about the artist and what he intends to do for himself and for the occasion. And even if you pay attention to the 3 songs now, Shatta, SLX, there are stories behind it. The first song he performed was Mansa Musa.
Yeah.
Mansa Musa is a collaboration with Vybz Karkel himself. And if you are honoring a big invitation like Vybz Karkel, who is loved by the people, if you say on what first stage, this will be a very important time. There is no better start than to let the people know that, hey, you are not just seeing him today. You've known him since. Reason you didn't have a song. Because the only Vybz Karkel when you have, and you have to get to us out, a big deal. And again, we performed the second song, which is Beyonce's Skin Already. It's already, like, this is Beyonce. If not for anything, Krampuna said, the only Vybz Karkel above you, not the next song here, only Beyonce. It tells you something, hey, then the guy, he don't be joke because these are world recognized musicians now. Bam bam bam. Then again, he ends it up with On God. On God is a spiritual song to Shatta Wale. On God is more or less like that song for the people. And thank God we have all seen the magic that after the performance the song is making online. From Jamaica, everybody, they are not talking about King already. They are not talking about Mansa Musa. What they are talking about is On God. Increasing numbers on YouTube, increasing his numbers on social media, with reviews and everybody is talking about Shatta's performance because happy say whether by design or by coincidence, yes, because see, they make a form of dance or performance. They waiting for a show now. They perform in a way you performance like they are dropping one drop B, no B. And on the day, many people in Jamaica or those who went for the concert, they are loving Shatta Wale's performance because he only sounded different.
Okay.
Even Basta Ranch Compuna, Basta is also more into the raga thing. So on the day, also by the same kind of level. So the only person who gave them a different taste of sound, a different taste of performance was Shatta Wale. That is why anytime we'll be a review or be even the Jamaicans who are doing reviews, when you ask them to mention their top 3 performers, they will say, oh, Shatta Wale is part of the Shatta Wale because he gave them a different feel. And the song that he introduced them, that is their On God song, it has become an anthem in the country at the moment. So, yes, people can have their feelings, people can have their wishes, which is normal, actually. Shatta no performance now, no nim say Obako Ghana for be a kind of person. So I think then they're normal for people to assume it could have been this, it could have been that. In fact, I know they and maybe yes, when an amount of choir, you're not to lead the cats another now Nanti Alcohol. Also Nanti Bawiti, you know, so that should be normal for us in the house. It shouldn't create any pressure or tension. It is fine for them to assume. But to us, this is one of the best things that you could do, and the results are showing. In fact, if we did not even know Krampuna, now the results are clear with the numbers that we are seeing. We should be happy with it.
The angle of a man focus na wakudu no ntumi nkapatwa na omo bonko makra patwa nkra ntumi nkra nkebi. Ojina wasa as a patwa no ntumi nkebi na dia. As a manager, what is answer me ya? I funny saying.
You see, Nana, sometimes confidence, it's mima. You become who you are. I like it. Let me put it this way. Confidence, and who you are. Let me use one example. So say we program here country. Me sure say me community ka so yen dan in Canberra office here ya. Be able to me akasa. Omo mo tell studio I know I trust them. The flow they have fluency and proficiency in English. Yen dan in ho be able to pass. Meaning say Onua show ne there ye Canberra for it like country.
The country, yeah.
And you do what do one ye bizarre question I no matter how to do for so country.
Yeah.
Obi better how something bit na better no bizarre a chi no Canberra for only pakono with sometimes a lack of confidence.
Okay.
Opeso move bi ehun say eh akọ di hotel brofo da bi nye satana do opeso bi ehun zot papa 3 FM ko TV3 on ye Canberra for aha ye country. Shatta Wale, and he wasn't under any obligation to speak patois. Like one called patois test in Jamaica.
Okay.
The Okoyeno said performing while communicating to the people. The best way he can communicate is what he is comfortable at. In fact, Obibe Timin Pakatem says Shatampo and Timinka patois. And yes, I speak patois now, the business stage can. People who listen to Shatta Wale, they know very well that if you listen to his songs, there are so many lines that he's done in patois. Shatta Wale has a movie of a sort online. Most of the lines he used in that movie, patois language, not kind. Shatta Wale has so many songs, as most of them patois lines are easier. But on that day, was he supposed to speak patois at all costs? No. He wanted to communicate. And listen to the message he left for the people. When he said, Jamaicans in Africa, we love you. The people were changed because they heard him clearly. In this world, what is important is to communicate, to be heard. And yes, Kasakeke. I want to put on up the man for Antina, Yakosrewa Massa. Nekasa to be in there are cases a month for the Jamaica for some museums. What are you speaking? Maybe, there's one top Jamaican artist. He came to Ghana. Something. I've forgotten the name. When he came to Ghana, some of the Ghanaian artists on Bear Crossing, Drew Jamaica an interview. He was laughing at them. I think it's Luciano. Yes, I think so. Luciano.
Yes. I think Luciano. I think I watched the video yesterday.
It's Luciano, yeah.
Yeah.
Drew Jamaica interview, he was laughing at them. He mentioned most of our top artists on dance on. He was laughing at them. What language? Like they were speaking some language. Yes. So to me, if it comes to Shatta doing any of the street patois, and I'm sure it wouldn't be difficult. Like we all know, like this is someone who has been following this dancehall thing, has been a street boy for too long, and he wouldn't struggle to. But on that day, was it even necessary? Was he going to do a patois test? No, he wanted to communicate, and he communicated best to how everybody would understand. And so once again, that is also people who want to just join the frenzy in talking. And those things, at this level in my career, some of these things, because so people have been traveling, people have been going here and there. The movie on performance on choir or outside, they not distractions. So that even tells how big you are. That even tells how influential you are. So yeah, all the reviews coming, they are positive. To us, they are positive. I don't see anything negative. Oh, yeah, monkey after all. I can't brand, So I think that is one of the unnecessary conversation around the performance and the entry to Jamaica. They should rather be talking about an independent artist flying a private jet with his team to the show, because when Odru Jamaica, he said, okay, almost the private jet about the sea. Also the private jet about the sea. Why are they not talking about that number capital? Flying the private jet as a musician to such a concert. In fact, on the day, there was air traffic in Jamaica. About more than necessary private jet entering. And among the people who came with private jets, air traffic about Shatta Wale count, Bastarams count, that should be top conversation for us than to talk about patois.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Me not say anything, man. Me climate mark up to Shatta Wale.
Well, lastly, me jam wakono na yamba back to the studio no. Wale before Wale be born ebe in the show no. Stonebwoy making certain assertions be say as a Wale a certain man na it's any adibio and I say said them for come there. Ote unya some information. How did you feel as a manager?
Oh, I think that interview, cause I watched some portions of it live because Sunday they say I'm master that day no man constantly. With my laptop as you say me and okay, I say yeah, and I'm office. And see, will be mentioned me, so me I need to make sure be live on the show. Now, first of all, me I always say this. At the moment, my understanding of this industry is that Obi to say Shatta Wale, Sarkodie, Samini, Stonebwoy, almost sorry now they are getting at each other. It is their lifestyle. It is part of what they do. It is part of their culture. So when I see them going at each other, I enjoy it, I laugh about it, and I say, well, it is like that. And then the time also, it's also fire salvos, it's also fire missiles. Another time it will be Shatta Wale's time. And that is how everybody should understand it. Tell you that I say, okay, no, they are no, fine. Then we do Shatta Wale time, no, so fire. We can be. So, yeah, do I see it as anything wrong? No, I don't see that as anything wrong. Say, the oppressor or canon waka. Say, yeah, no cray, say, yeah, no cray, no. For instance, he mentioned the Rolls Royce or Shatta Wale.
Yeah.
I'll say Rolls Royce no set setting that it. And Nana said that Rolls Royce be do Ghana. Shatta Wale so could not come on so they can't assembly say Stonebwoy. How Ghanaians take it. We mentioned that Shatta Wale they obey the certain and so to me BB now a used to know original or the canons Ghanaians complain. I say monkeys play by sizes. That is their thing. We can only observe because the tides or the tables can turn at any time. And if you are never left or china, everything is correct. And I say that's part of the culture. And let's allow it. We shouldn't kill anybody for this. Let's allow that to happen. It's part of the culture. Just that. And some na bobano that's a bit chiana efa baby na obian so
obian fa ne normal obian hu say normal
because the Shatta I know that you know so bet me abema a befitting response. In fact, he can wait for 1 year, 2 years and still give a befitting response. So
okay,
we just have to allow that.
So Wale will give a befitting response. Befitting.
That's a beer, and then not befitting response. I'm not definite. Of course, beer.
A beer.
Just as the culture.
Obema.
Just as the culture demands. And we can say, you say, oh, say na culture next year, and the be space any time or fire. Not another time will be the time. So I'm moving because yeah. Will be on far records because I can give you an example. There was a day during one of Stonebwoy's performance. He mentioned that anybody who calls himself dancehall king in modern.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah. That
day, I was there. I was at that place, Polo Beach Club. I was there, and Obia again is okay. Short way. Hana Shortway Echo. You know, it took exactly 1 year, same month. Maybe a Stonebwoy can 23rd April, April in 2023. April in 2024. That was when the response came from Shatta.
Until
an equal measure.
Until we so know. 1 year. Oh.
Oh, that was a medical cafe.
There
might be
1 year.
There might be a befitting
response in 1 year time.
Whether now or later.
It can even be now.
It can be now or later. And as soon as our response, then it's a tight blessing.
Okay.
Because we go as auto tata we should have bar.
Yeah.
Press down, shaking them
Together. But I press down, shaking together, running over.
It's me aside, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Sammy, where you better was it?
Onua 95.1 FM. Yeah, Junimo.